Hey, what's up? This is Kyle Gunderson. I got 7 tips that'll revolutionize the way people use WordPress. Now, don't get me wrong, these tips are not for everybody. So, if you're not a programmer, good luck to you. I'm just kidding. Everyone should be able to use them with my very simple explanations. And some of you might already be using these. Let's jump over to my computer and take a look. One of the most important things before starting a website is choosing who is going to host it. Right here we got GoDaddy. GoDaddy's Managed WordPress, which I would personally recommend. This is the one that I use. I'm going to cover 3 different hosts today. This one is probably the cheapest, and they definitely have the best support, I would say, from my personal opinion. If you see the plans here, you get quite a bit for what you're paying for. You got SSDs, you got one-click staging. I've personally spoken with a lot of the GoDaddy technical support agents and gotten kind of the inside scoop on their servers, and they use a very powerful varnish caching system for WordPress, which in my opinion is pretty top notch. The speed I get from a lot of my sites is much faster than you would get on just a standard cPanel hosting. So it's definitely worth upgrading to the managed WordPress solution. The only downside is that they limit the amount of sites that you can have. This isn't really a problem a lot of the times because it's worth the speed. You know, that's the reason that they do it. They don't want someone coming on there with 30, 40 different sites and just bogging the whole system down. This is shared hosting. I don't even have to say that because it's GoDaddy. You know, they're all about the shared hosting. I talked to one of their representatives. They said that they make quite a bit from their shared hosting versus their dedicated servers. So you know a lot of people aren't going there for the dedicated hosting. So if you're just starting out, this would be the best move for you. I'd recommend starting with this. If you find that you're scaling up kind of fast and you need to upgrade, I would use WP Engine, which is a hosting solution that's built just for WordPress. The only problem with this is if you look here, you got one install for 25k visits a month. 29 a month. That's a little hefty indeed. Because if you look back here at the WordPress, you can get about 800,000 for $13.99 a month. That's half. So it's pretty much half. We also got Bluehost, which if you look down here, $12.49 a month. You got 100 million monthly visits, which pretty impressive, I would have to say. If you look down here also, it's ran on a VPS, which, as I told you, both WP Engine and GoDaddy are run on shared hosting. Having that virtual private server is definitely, you're going to get more speed. It looks like they also have a advanced CDN, which the other two have. You could use SiteLock. I never use it. I feel like it's kind of a ripoff, but you got that option. But yeah, I mean, this is probably the best deal that I've seen for cost per what you get. I personally haven't used it, but if you do end up using it, let me know how it is, because I might be upgrading. Alright, using child themes. Child themes is an extension of your main theme, but the only difference is that the child theme you can customize without affecting the main theme. So if the main theme, let's say K3000 Construct here, ever came out with an update, I could easily replace this theme and it would not affect any of the specific stuff I would have on the child theme for that site. If you look in here, this is the most basic version of a child theme, which includes JavaScript folder. This isn't even necessary, this JavaScript here. I just put it in there to show you a more complete example. If you look here though, you get your functions.php, which is your main PHP file. And here we got basically starting up a function in PHP. We're enqueuing the K3000 construct, and you can see this get template directory URI is basically going to grab the link to our parent theme, and then we're going to grab the style sheet from there, which is going to pull all the meta information that it has on it, along with all the files that are located in that theme. Go ahead and add that action. If you're not sure how to add actions, I probably will cover it at some time. Anyway, you add it to the enqueue scripts, and it should fire with all the other scripts, and it'll add your, basically anything that you put in your child theme will override stuff on your main theme. And down here I included the function.js file, which is where all your JavaScript is going to go. And if you notice, the get style sheet directory URI is different than the get template directory URI. This one here is for your parent theme, and this one down here is for your child theme, for getting the relative location. If you look down here, we have a styles.css, and this, just like your parent theme, is going to have theme name, theme URI, and everything that is associated with the metadata for your theme. And the only difference is if you look right here and see template, this is where you're going to put your parent template, so that when WordPress grabs this data, it's going to know that, okay, this is in fact a child theme, because I can see right here that K3000 construct is the template. And that's pretty much all you need to know for the basics of creating a child theme. If you noticed right here, we have our child theme that we created earlier. So all we need to do to add a page template is we right click, add a new file, template-about.php. Alright, now we got this blank template file, which all template files are prefixed by template, if you've noticed. So then all we're going to do is copy and paste a little script that I have, and basically this is your basic setup for a template. You got your footer down here, you got your header up here, and then you got your template name, which this template name here is going to be the one that drops down in the drop down when you're selecting this template for your page. So this is very important to have this. We got some content out here, hello world, just so you can see it change when we apply the template. So we're going to go ahead and save this. We're going to go back to our page. You can see this is our main page. We can click about, and this is a blank demo page. This is the page's content right here. So let's go over, edit the page. You can see this is the same thing. So all we need to do to apply a template is come over here to page attributes, click on that, go down to about, and click update. Now this blank demo page is still here, but it is now going to be overwritten by the template. Boom, hello world. So we know it works. We can come back to the template page, and you can see here that anything you add in here will change it. And unlike using the pages, you could even use a style tag and throw a style in here, like let's say welcome. color to red. So we come down here to this. Alright. Go back to the About page. And now it's red. This is very powerful if you have a lot of different elements on your page, especially reusable elements. And the normal pages in here, you can't use the style tag, you can't add page specific classes. So it's very important that you use these templates to make more dynamic pages. Well, I guess that covers everything you need to know about templates. I created a blog post a while back on hacking WordPress for the better, which you can find on my site. If you look down here, it gives you the exact code that you need to change this. All you have to do is copy and then paste it right into your functions.php. Personally, I like to remove the paragraph tags from my code. I feel like they do more bad than good. And if you look down at this filter, I'm basically, every time you call the _content hook, all I'm doing is I'm taking that information, I'm pulling it in this function, and I'm stripping the tags, which is very basic. And as you see here, this is a very simple code that actually I had been a problem of mine for years. It would put these paragraph tags in here, it would put these break tags in there, and it would just give me all sorts of trouble. And I never could solve it until one day I was like, wait a second, why don't I just grab the content hook where it's putting them and just strip them out? You know, I kept trying to look at where you were writing it and where you were saving it to the database, and you could do it that way. I felt like it was a lot more work to do it that way. So once I became a boss at PHP, I decided to take a look at using the filters, and I found the right filter I needed, and yeah, I just stripped the tags, and I haven't had any problems since. The next item I'm going to discuss is not using the built-in WordPress comment system. So what I would do is I would come down to the plugin zone, add a new plugin, and then search for, I usually use Discuss for my comment systems, but you could also use Facebook or Twitter. If you don't, if you just try to use the basic comment system that was built in by WordPress, you'll get a lot less interaction. It'll make your blog seem kind of like a ghost town. Get one of these comment systems, implement it. It's not that hard. The only thing you have to do is you basically download one of these comment systems, activate it, and then you can see in here that you probably have to add some kind of app ID, some kind of API key, and once you get that all set up, you will have replaced your comments with a much better comment system that people will actually use. Majority of the time when people are looking at your blog, they don't want to create a username. They don't want to remember another password. By having one of these built-in comment systems, either Facebook, Discuss, Twitter, you're going to maximize your social aspects of your site that can only help you. If you're not doing this, I would recommend doing this ASAP. Next up, I would recommend you downloading a link manager. If you're not sure what a link manager is, a link manager is something that will take your links and it will create a static URL that'll be associated with that link. And you might be thinking, why would I need that? Well, let's go over here to C-Link, which is the one that I usually use. And you look here, you can see kylegunderson.me, would be the link. And you see over here, the permalink would be your site plus C-link plus its ID, which you would use this link in your blog posts, in your pages. You would use this link everywhere. The good thing about this is that, let's say that you're an affiliate for a certain affiliate program, and let's say 6 months goes by and they decide, hey, we're going to change our link structure, or we're going to change our affiliate host. Then all your affiliate links that you have on your site will be broken, and you'll have to manually search through and change all of them. Now, if you're an SQL expert like myself, you could just write a search query and change them all that way. Well, that's just too much of a hassle. I mean, I don't even do it. So what I would recommend you doing is you get a link manager, you associate it with a permalink, and then whenever this site changes, all you would have to do is you would just edit it. You change it to, hey, and then you can update it, and see this permalink did not change. So that permalink that's all over your site, you know, maybe it's in 10 different blog posts, maybe it's on a couple different pages, has now been changed to kylegunderson.me/hey. No need for manually searching around and figuring out, oh, where is that? Or, oh, is that still good? I mean, there's no wondering. It's taking all the guesswork out. I would highly recommend you get some kind of link manager. C-Link is a good one. Personally, I'm going to be implementing some of these features, some of these link type features into WP All You Need, which is my personal plugin that I use and sell at wppluginDepot.com. If you want to go check that out, you can, but this one's free. Just go get the C-Link and you'll be good to go. Alright, this last tip is more of a suggestion, but go ahead and go to your plugins and type in Titan Elements, and you will find the plugin that I personally wrote. It's called Titan Elements, and what it is it's a visual editor that allows you to build your sites and build code really fast. So if we go ahead and install it, activate it. I would say a little more on the complex side, but once you get the hang of using it, it's really powerful. And if you look down here, I got a full code editor for HTML, CSS, JavaScript. You can even do PHP in here. I got some quick inserts. It's great for people that know how to code and they want to prototype stuff really fast. And it allows you to save these different sections, and you can even do pages and then you combine them. It's a very powerful tool for if you don't have like an editor, if you don't have Visual Studio Code or Dreamweaver or any of those, then this is perfect for just coming in here, creating a package, creating a section, and just using this. It's got built-in shortcode editor inside of the posts and the pages, so it's very easy to use. It just takes a little time to get used to. But this isn't a requirement, but it is free, and I would recommend that you go give it a try and just let me know how it is. I mean, if there's something that you don't like about it or something that you think could be easier, then just let me know, because I'm always looking to improve it. I'm always looking to make it better. Well, that just about covers the 7 different tips to make you more successful with WordPress. If you have any questions, feel free to reach me on my blog. Feel free to come tweet with me on Twitter. Come check out my Facebook page. Go ahead and subscribe if you choose to. Take it easy, and until next time.